Your makeup bag is a sacred space, so why would you trust it with a brand that effectively does not exist outside of its own tiny corner of the internet? We have all seen those targeted ads for the latest miracle beauty product. They promise the world for a fraction of the cost. Usually, you can head over to a social media app or a forum to see what real people think. With this specific mascara from that one random online store, the silence is actually quite deafening. There are no tutorials. There are no honest reviews from creators you trust. There is absolutely zero footprint in the places where beauty fans actually hang out. It feels like trying to buy a product from a shadow. When you finally dig into the site itself, the red flags start waving almost immediately. You look at the big review platforms and you see a score that is sitting way down in the basement. It is barely hanging on to a 2-star rating out of 5. That is not just a few unhappy customers. That is a loud, clear warning from people who feel like they got burned. Some people are calling it an outright scam. The stories they tell are enough to make you close your browser tab instantly. One person mentioned ordering prescription glasses only to receive something they could not even see through. When they tried to fix it, the company just vanished into thin air. There is no real support behind the brand. There is no phone number that actually picks up. There is no email response that is not just an automated loop. That is a terrifying prospect when you think about what you are putting near your eyes. Mascara is a very high-stakes game. The difference between looking great and having black flakes raining down onto your cheeks by noon is very small. With a no-name brand like this, you are effectively rolling the dice with your own face. It might be okay. It might give you a bit of a lift and some basic color, but it is much more likely to be a clumpy, dry mess. It might leave your lashes feeling like brittle sticks. Worse yet, you have no idea what is actually inside that tube. Without a reputable company standing behind the formula, you are gambling on your health. You have no idea if it will cause a reaction or an itch that ruins your whole day. It is one thing to take a chance on a cheap lipstick. The eyes are different. You only get 2 of them. If a company cannot even get a glasses prescription right, why would you trust them with a liquid that sits right against your waterline? It feels like the ultimate case of getting exactly what you pay for. Actually, you might get even less than that. If you are just doing it for a laugh, and you have a spare few dollars to throw into a digital black hole, then maybe it is a fun experiment. But for anyone looking for a reliable addition to their daily routine, this feels like a hard pass. Why settle for a mystery tube when there are 1,000 proven options at the local shop? The lure of a secret online deal is strong. However, the reality of a flaky customer service department is a total nightmare. Keep your lashes safe. Keep your money in your pocket. This particular gamble just does not have a payout that is worth the risk of a botched order or a red eye. It is better to stick with what you know. There is no reason to risk your comfort for a product that has no reputation. You deserve better than a mystery formula from a ghost company. Stay smart out there and do not let a flashy ad lead you into a beauty trap.